So let's have a bit of a talk about the tech of these putters. So TearDrop were always a company that used this roll face technology, and it's very similar to like the sort of sick putters that we've tried before, and also kind of the face technology now that Cobra uses in theirs, where the loft changes depending on where you hit it on the face. So there's 4.6 degrees at the top of the face, 2.6 in the middle, and 0 degrees at the bottom. So if we catch the ball sort of on the bottom edge of the putter, that lower loft there gets it rolling. If we catch it towards the top, the higher loft that we get there, because we're almost putting a descending blow on it if we're going to hit it there, also gets it rolling. And obviously if we hit it out the middle of the face, we're going to get a nice roll on it too. So yeah, this technology in there is really helping to get the ball rolling properly towards the hole and hopefully help you hole more putts. We've also got the grooves on the face, which are precisely machine grooved on there, giving you just the right amount of friction between the face and the ball to get it tumbling down the line with better distance control and smooth and consistent roll. We've obviously got two very different models here. So we've got the sort of more bladed kind of design, if you like, in the TD1, which is kind of that anser shape that we see. We've obviously got that same technology on there and the grooves on the face, but you know, more of a simple kind of design. We've also got this kind of alignment story here as well, where on that leading edge of the putter, so the top line there, we've got that white line that runs perpendicular to the sort of sight line on the back of the putter as well, to really help us line that up properly. So the other model that we have, the TD7, is obviously more of a mallet. We see the 3 lines on the top and that 1 line, again helping us with that face alignment. You know, this is more your kind of face balanced option, slightly higher MOI, bigger footprint, multi-material construction, and something that should be a little bit more forgiving. Hi, Ryan Rastell here again for Golfshake.com. We're out on the golf course in the beautiful sunshine here in Leeds at Howley Hall Golf Club. We've got these 2 models of TearDrop putter to do some testing with out here on the golf course. So we're going to start with the TD1, as we've said, more that kind of anser traditional shape. We've obviously got this technology on the face about that roll with more loft and less loft. And around 2 degrees in the centre. We've obviously got that alignment on there too. So we've just thrown some balls randomly around the green here. We're going to hit a few putts and see how this putter performs. So firstly, in terms of how it sits behind the ball, very, very traditional look. I really like that white line that we've got on the kind of leading edge there to really help us to line it up, as well as the kind of sight line that we see on the back there. It does feel quite sort of firm and milled off the face, so if you like that type of putter, you know, that kind of more firmer sort of feel on there. Obviously some of you will use putters with inserts in there that feel that little bit softer. This one definitely got that bit more of a click off the face when you hit it. Yeah, again, just does feel quite nice and solid. Let's try a few of the longer ones here as well. So one thing we haven't mentioned as well is these really nice super stroke, the X traction grip on there as well. So some of you that already use a super stroke grip, of which there will be many of you, you'll absolutely love that addition to these putters as well. I like it. But yeah, I mean, certainly that kind of roll and the strike feels quite nice off the face. It's probably a little bit, well, it's not quite forgiving enough for me really with my putting, but you know, it does look great for those of you that are that kind of golfing traditionalist, that you really like the look of that sort of anser shape, particularly with the like sort of step neck on it as well there, where you've got that little bit of offset. I think it's really, really good, and the grip adds that sort of premium feel to it as well. So we're going to hit some more putts on a few of the different greens with these, but we're also going to have a bit of a go with the more kind of face balanced TD7 model that we've got, which we'll have a bit of a hit with. So this is a model that would appeal to me a bit more, with it being a bit more face balanced, a little bit more forgiving as well. We've got a slightly different grip on this with the more rounder kind of the Tour 2.0 on here, but again, I actually prefer this to the other grip as well. Yeah, that same nice feel off the face. Again, that kind of milled, solid sort of strike that we're getting there. Yeah, definitely easier to kind of line up. more like it, finally hold one. But yeah, the feel and the stability of this is certainly more to my liking than the TD1 that we tried. I think many of you that have used those sort of spider shaped putters, or, you know, some of the bigger, actually looks quite similar to one of the Odyssey models that's out at the moment as well, particularly the alignment on the top there as well. You know, I think obviously the story with the face technology is very good too. So something that's going to let you get away with, you know, whether you hit it on the way up a little bit and bottom it, or whether you hit down on your putts, it's going to help you get it rolling a little bit better too. So, you know, there's lots of technological benefits to these TearDrop putters as well. So we're going to have a little bit of a contest here between these two models of putter. We've got about a 30-foot putt here. We're going to see which one, we're going to hit 3 with each and see which ones we can get closer to the hole. So I'm going to start with the TD7, the more malleted kind of design, which should be a little bit more forgiving, particularly on this type of longer putt. Let's see how we get on. It's a decent start. I don't know how that didn't go in. A little bit of a push. Oh, robbed. Right, let's see how we get on with these. Definitely feels, God, that was bad. Definitely feels different off the face. Seems to come off a lot faster. That's a better putt. That first one's just come off like a bullet. Yeah, and that one's pretty decent as well. But yeah, in the inconsistency, obviously me as well, but I just find this kind of more bladed type putter very, very difficult to not only get the pace right, but also the line as well. I mean, it's just shot off to the right hand side on me. And, you know, I guess it just further outlines the fact that when you are looking at a new putter, yes, we want something that feels nice, but we also want something that's easy for you to keep online all the time, isn't it? And certainly putters like this, always been a little bit difficult for me. Let's just hit a couple more. It definitely comes off the face quicker than the mallet as well. Definitely. So you almost have to factor that in with when you're hitting the putts, so you almost have to hit it that little bit softer, whereas you feel like you can be a little bit more aggressive when you're hitting that kind of TD7 more malleted sort of design. I feel like I'm having to hit these putts a little bit more and be that little bit more aggressive to get them to go the same distance. Get there. Oh, right in the middle. But yeah, it definitely comes off softer. I don't know what it is because it's the same material, but obviously this is multi-material construction, so it sounds a little bit deader off the head as well. But certainly when testing them out here, they do feel really, really nice, and certainly putters that I like being able to actually hit putts. I don't like putters that shoot off the face really quickly because I find it very difficult to get the distance right when I'm playing. So yeah, something that's on the softer end generally is what I would go for in either an insert or a putter face, and something that I feel like I've got a bit more control of. That certainly this model for me would be that in these two that we've tried. But it's nice to see some product from TearDrop. Not seen anything from them for absolutely years. I remember Freddie Couples used to use their stuff back in the day, and yeah, I mean the quality was always up there. In terms of price, you're looking around £300 for all these different models that we've got in TearDrop, and obviously you're paying for that technology, you're paying for the alignment, and you're also paying for a very, very nice putter. So hopefully you've enjoyed that review. It's been great getting out here on the golf course, testing them out and getting to know a little bit more about TearDrop, and now they've come back into the market again. Are these putters that you're going to have a bit of a look at? Are they putters that you maybe used way back in the past? These are ones that I think will appeal to many of you, particularly if you've had like a TaylorMade Spider, as I've mentioned before. That kind of malleted shape's great, but also there's something in that more blade kind of style as well for that traditionalist out there too. So let us know what you think. Have you got any feedback? Have you used these? Have you had a bit of a go with them? And as always, keep watching our content here on the YouTube channel to help you play more and play better.